Hey there, comic fam. Bullseye Bob here, and welcome to Everything Comics. And this is the first episode of the Mystery Mail Show. I don't know if I'll be doing very many of these, but I did get a bunch of stuff in the mail in the last couple of weeks, and so I figured I'd do it kind of like an unboxing. I've seen other people do that as well. And I don't know, every once in a while when I do accumulate mail like this, I'll hold it together for doing a show, and I'll let you guys see what I open up. But I do want to say that this is scheduled at the same exact time as Rockin' Robbie Live, not his live stream he does on Sunday nights, but Mummy Monday. This whole month is Horror Fest over at Pop Culture Philosophers. And it just so happens that I scheduled this at the same time that is going on. And I'd say that if you're a regular watcher of Pop Culture Philosophers, then leave this video. Go support Robbie. He's a pillar in the community. I just had to do it at this particular time because I really didn't have any other time that I could do this video tonight. So there you have it. And so thank you guys for joining. I do have a few people who have joined the chat. Let me just say hello. We got Sergey Hernandez. How you doing there, buddy? I'm doing fine myself today. We got Nova69. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. And we got Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. How's it going, brother? Always good to see you guys. Really appreciate you being here. Like I said, I really didn't have any other time to be able to do this video, and I feel bad that it's at the same time that Robbie's video is. And like I said, if you're a normal supporter of Pop Culture Philosophers, go support him. I'd appreciate it. Bueller's here. How you doing, buddy? He says, did I get that Shannon cover yesterday? No, I did not. And not that because I wasn't ready for it. Just finances were such that I have to wait until Tuesday. Hopefully they'll still be there. If not, then I'll have to see if I can get it later on. But that was the reason why I didn't get it yesterday. I was right there when it went live, looked at my finances and thought, on the better part of wisdom, I'm just going to hold off for a minute. We got William Smallwood. He's joined. How you doing, William? Good to see you. We got Joshua Henry's here. How's it going, brother? Jesus Ramon. What's up, Bob? Saw you in the Bueller. Cool show. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. That's one of my favorite parts of the week is getting together with Bueller for the new Coffee and Comic show. And that dropped this morning at 5 a.m. And then Sergey Hernandez says he's good. He's just listening to me. Thank you very much. Yeah, wisdom, buddy. I don't want to deplete my resources. That wouldn't be good. Travis Comics, he says, what's up? How you doing? So let's talk about the Comics with Bueller show this morning. It was an awesome show. I finally got to catch up later this afternoon and watch it. Bueller always does a great job in editing those videos. And it's like I said, it's always my favorite time of the week. Normally, I like to be there in the chat when I wake up in the morning. But this morning, I had my work calling me pretty much at 4:30 in the morning for an emergency conference call. I got on the phone at that particular point without having any coffee yet, still crusties in my eyes and everything. And I was pretty much slammed for most of the rest of the day after that. That's what happens in supply chain when you're trying to keep plants up and running. So it's been a crazy day so far. And but day's over with. I'm chilling here with you guys, not watching the football game. And but I got some stuff to unopen because we got some comic goodness coming at you. We got Sam's Tangled Web in the chat. How you doing there, Sam? Yes, wisdom. When you don't have that much money in your account and the bills are going to be coming through, you have to err on the side of wisdom so that you don't have bounce checks or things like that going on. So but I get paid really soon, tomorrow actually, and so we'll see what happens there. But I really want that cover by Shannon Mayer. It's amazing. I just hope I can get it at the price that it was offered at and not have to pay a premium later on because I really like that one. So another thing, an elephant in the room, guys, the Coffee and Comic Show on my channel, Having Comics with My Coffee, as some of you may have noticed, did not air this weekend. And it's just one of those things. I had major technical difficulties. Of course, Bueller's going to laugh at that because, you know, he said by this time I've done like 40 of these videos. I should be somewhat of a veteran, but I did. I had multiple problems at the refuge. They have gotten markedly busier in the last month. And so you walk in there and it's just constant people running through. And then the coffee machine has gotten louder, so I couldn't hear myself talk. And then I had some issues with my phone. The video would only start recording for about 30 seconds, and then it would just stop. And so anyway, I ended up having to do a backup on my phone today, so that's back up and running. But it was just problem after problem after problem. And at some point, you have to just take a step back and let go. And that's exactly what I did. I did the frozen thing and saying let it go, and I let it go. And for some of you, you know, I know that you already know this, but you know, I work in supply chain, and in the last couple of weeks, it's been extremely stressful. We have we're actually one of the industries where orders are ramping up, which is a good thing because we have lots of business. But the problem with that is that all the suppliers that supply all the parts that go into building our trucks, they're still affected by the pandemic. And so it's been a very, very hard time just getting parts of the plants to keep our production lines going. Most of you know I work for Daimler Trucks. And when a production line goes down, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars in business that we start to get behind on really quick. And so it's imperative that we keep that supply chain going. And so last couple of weeks has been highly stressful. I think I've had it up to here with supply chain issues right now. And so when it comes to the weekend and I'm going to film my video, I do this as a hobby, y'all, and I have a lot of fun doing it. But when it starts to get really stressful and it just, you know, more trouble than it's worth, I'm one that will take a step back when it's not fun and just let go. And that's what I did. I wasn't going to spend the rest of my weekend in relaxing time trying to troubleshoot problems that were just frustrating me. And so that's what I did. I let go. But hey, you know what? I'm glad I'm here with you guys tonight. I will be back this Saturday at the refuge, and we'll see if we can make it work. If not, then maybe I'll start to think of maybe a different venue for my reviews. So there you have it. That's what happened this weekend. And so there will be no Having Comics with My Coffee from this last Saturday. Hey, let's see who else is in the chat here. We got Gore Vidal, my buddy. How's it going, my friend? He says, good evening, Bob, Mystery Mail. Would this comic goodness begin with the letter E? You know, I don't know. I did get something from somebody that was a prize that I won, so there may be some E goodness in there. But I noticed that you did drop an E video this weekend, and so I'm looking forward to catching up on my video watching and seeing what you posted about Electra, my friend. And we have Bueller. Yeah, buddy, there you go. Let's see. Pedro says, that's too bad. I was looking for that video yesterday. Yeah, I'm sorry, my friend. It was just more trouble than it was worth. And so I cut my losses and did the right thing, and I relaxed. Mike Bradbury, he says, hey, Bob, I'm awake for this one. Yay! Good on the cover tomorrow. Oh, good. Yeah. Sergey says, I didn't know you work for Daimler Chrysler. Thank you for all your work you do, Union Brother. Yes, absolutely. Are you part of the Auto Workers Union? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've worked for Daimler for about 2 years now. I waited a number of years to be able to get into that organization, and I finally did. And I love it. I love what I do. But like I said, last couple of weeks, actually the last month, has been highly stressful. So, and then we got my good friend Jeff. That old comic smell? What's that smell? It's comic books, my friend, and we're gonna get into some. So, like I said, I've got some things to open up that came in the mail that have accumulated over the last couple of weeks, and so this is what I'm opening tonight. Some of it I kind of remember what I got. Some of it I don't know. I guess I'll be re-surprised with, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's see, Herminio, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And Cherokee Metals in the chat. How's it going, brother? All right, so let's get into this first one and see what we got. Don't have my glasses, so I have no idea where it came from. And here we go. Use the old X-Acto knife to pull it open. It'll be like Christmas around here tonight. And whoever packed this did a good job because they used painter's tape instead of regular tape. I always like that. It's much easier to get into these things when you have painter's tape. So, oops, I dropped my X-Acto knife. Where'd it go? All right, it's down there somewhere. But here we go. Let's see. So the first one, oh yeah, okay, I know what these are. So the first run of Kanto, they had a bunch of different variant covers. And so this is one of the variant covers for issue number 3. And you guys have seen some of my recent stuff. I absolutely love the Kanto series. And so I'm slowly collecting the variant covers. And this is issue number 4. Also, one of the variant covers. I have all the regular covers, but I started to send out to collect the variant covers. And so you can still get them for a pretty reasonable price. Most of them still at cover price, which is pretty cool. And whenever I get anything off of eBay, I try to find those sales where offering free shipping. They just offer the flat rate shipped. And of course, it's not free shipping, but I know that. But I try to look for those deals as much as I can. And let's see here. I need to find this piece here. There we go. I'll just use these instead. So yeah, that's the first one. Some Kanto goodness there. I got it. Thanks. All right. Let's see the next one. I have no idea who that is. All right. So while I'm opening this up, maybe you guys can tell me what your picks of the week were this last week. This last week was a great week in comics. We had a ton of great stuff come out. And that was one of the things I was upset with because, you know, I do all that reading. Of course, I'm going to do all that reading anyway. But it's all the notes that I take for the show. And it was just, I was kind of upset that I had to let it all go. Boy, they packaged this one really good. I don't know. It's always good when you see they use a Gemini mailer and then they put one of the Priority Express mail envelopes in as well to protect it even further. So this has got that nice double protection. So there's the Gemini mailer. So let's see here. We got Jesus Ramon says, you could probably do your reviews at home. True fans will watch you anywhere. Oh, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am toying with doing the reviews from home only because of the fact that if the refuge doesn't turn out to be a place that's really conducive because of the noise level, then I just may end up doing that. You see, the thing about the refuge is they have vaulted ceilings, and so you get a real echo inside of the room. I don't think people pick that up very much on the videos when it's on screen. But so people really talk over each other, and they, whenever people start talking over each other, they tend to get louder. And so when you got a bunch of people who are conversing anyway, and then you got people coming in to talk to Keith and Kimmy, and they start talking over those people, I found myself having to stop so many times this last Saturday. It was really frustrating. And I talked to Keith about it afterwards, and he said, yeah, he says in the last couple of weeks, the place is bumping, which good for them. I'm very happy for them. I am always looking for ways to support those guys over at the Refuge, because they're just an amazing couple, and they do a lot for the community, not just selling coffee. So let's see, what do I got here? Oh, I know what this is. Woo! I've been waiting for this. All right, you guys, this is Venom 27, the variant cover by Scan. And I got both the trade dress, which that's just an amazing picture, and I got the Virgin cover as well. And I think that I'm not going to mess around with these. I think I'm going to send them immediately off to be graded, because that's amazing. That's pretty dang amazing. And I've seen on eBay they're already selling for a pretty nice price. But check those out, y'all. Pretty dang cool. Yeah, I was lucky to get in on this one, because these were sold out in like 10 minutes on the first day that they offered them. So there you go, Venom 27, the Scan variant cover. Very happy to get those. So very cool. Looks like we got a couple more people that have joined. My buddy Damien, Sleepy Reader. How you doing, man? And then Arthur Herminio says, hot Venom book. Yeah, absolutely. Two Gun says, I can do my reviews at Bueller's, just change the background. I think Bueller tries to get rid of me anyway when I'm there on Sundays. So I don't think I want to be bugging him again, because they'll start telling me, look, dude, you're here all the time. Nah, he's cool, man. If I asked him, he would totally let me. He told me a long time ago, anything that I needed as far as help, that he'd help me out, man. That's the type of dude he is, and I really appreciate him. So Two Gun Pedro said earlier when I talked about what was people's picks of the week, he said Stillwater. Stillwater was an amazing book. Chip Zdarsky really did a great job in writing that. The first half of the book, hardly anything happens, but I was so glued just to the dialogue and the way he was setting things up. And then, of course, he sets up, that town where, nobody dies, which is really cool. And then the end had a real great hook, so I can't wait for the next issue. But as good as that was in my reading this week, it actually didn't end up being my pick of the week like I picked for the Thunderdome. My actual pick of the week this week was Batman number 99. That was a trifecta of goodness inside of that book, and it just edged out Stillwater. So if I would have had a show, Batman 99 would have been my pick of the week. It was that good. So let me put these over here. Let's see here. Agu, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you for a while. Bullseye Monfrere, what's up, buddy? Then we got Ruben Guzman, Cowabunga fam. How you doing, Ruben? Good to see you all. So yeah, so we're off to a good start with the unboxing here. That's some pretty cool stuff. I got some Kanto and some hot Venom goodness there. And then let's see, this one is from Comics Elite. I have no idea what that is. I usually get some pretty cool stuff from them as well. This will be another exclusive variant cover, I guarantee. And they do their packing right. They put it inside of a Gemini and then inside of a protective priority folder. Let's see. Sergey says, hey, Bob, I have a question. What is the best time to read your comic books? Can you read them out of order or in order for you to get the storyline? Okay, so the best time to read my comic books. Usually I start when new comic book day is Wednesday. I'll start to read usually that night because I can't hold myself back from reading it. But usually I don't read stuff that I haven't been reading previously because sometimes it's hard to get into the storyline. I would suggest that if you're not reading a book, maybe dip your toe in and see if you can follow the storyline. If you can't, then put it down and go back and try to catch up on what you haven't read yet. That would be my suggestion. Sometimes I'm able to do that. There's a couple of books that I've got that I was able to hop in and very easily follow along. Like if you follow the book White Widow from Absolute Comics, the Absolute Comics group, that's a book where you can hop right into it because it'll give you a synopsis of everything that's been going on previously, and you don't have to actually read the previous books. Although I have, because my good buddy Two Gun sent me the previous issue, so I am all caught up on that series. But there are other series where I've tried to hop in and was completely lost because I didn't read the previous books, and so it just depends on what it is. And then Bueller says, I just read this week's new Venom book. Questions are answered. Awesome, because I've had a lot of questions. Nova69 says Batman 99 was outstanding. Art in Batman 69 was outstanding. Yeah, Jorge Jimenez stepped up his game. That was some amazing artwork inside of Batman 99. Some of those splash pages were just, amazing, just pieces of art on their own. Not to mention the way he did the panel work and the flow inside of the book. Very well done. All right, so what we got here from Comics Elite. Like I said, they packed this one up right. I got the Gemini mailer, which was inside of one of the priority folders. And then they got a little bit of bubble wrap. And then they got a top loader as well inside of here for me to put my book in. That's pretty cool that they just provide you with a top loader. And, I know what this is. This is one of the exclusive variant covers for Batman number 1027. And there's not too many of the exclusive covers that I wanted to buy, but I wanted this particular one. I think I got this one. I got the one from Perillo. And then I especially wanted that Del Otto cover where he's holding up Scarecrow. But this is the Tyler Kirkham Batman number 1027 Virgin variant. I think there's 3 different covers. There's this one, the trade dress, and then there's one that's got a white background, so all this color is gone. I didn't like that as much, but I thought this was an amazing piece with the Batman Who Laughs holding one of the crows, his Robin crows swinging in there. And I like Tyler Kirkham's artwork, and so when I saw this, I definitely wanted to get it. Pretty cool. And I don't know why they sent this top loader, because this is so thick. I don't know if you guys have seen Detective Comics 127, but it is a thick book, thicker than the rest of anniversary issues that have come out from DC Comics. And that sucker's not going to fit in the top loader. But hey, that's what they normally do with their comics. They give you top loaders, so I don't mind. Thank you very much, Comics Elite. But I don't know if you guys had a chance to read this one this weekend, but I will say that out of these, milestone or anniversary issues that have come out in the last year, I would say the Joker one was the best. This is now my favorite one. Almost every story inside of this was really well done. There's a story by Bendis in here. And at this particular point, I really wish Bendis would have started on Batman and not Superman. I don't care how much you like Superman. He sucks at Superman. But his Batman story is really well done inside of here. Really enjoyed it. And I wouldn't mind seeing Bendis on Batman in a small capacity, because this was really cool. There's a story here by Peter J. Tomasi, which is kind of an homage to all the villains, which was pretty cool. There's a Marv Wolfman story that was kind of on the edge, but the Tynian story was really good in here. So anyway, if you normally don't buy these because of the cover price, this is worth the $9.99 cover price. Really well done. Or you can do what Bueller does and just wait for like a month or two, and places like Tefal will be selling it in their grab bags for like $1, and you'll be able to get it then. But it's definitely worth it. This is a good one. But this is the variant cover by Tyler Kirkham, so I'm very happy to get that. Pretty cool. So let's see here. Got some chat going on. Devin Griffiths, he says, "Hi, Bob. Finally caught you live." Yeah, thanks, Devin. Good to have you here. And I know what it's like when you don't catch the live shows, because I often miss out on them. I think Damien, a Sleepy Reader, he live streams every once in a while, and I seem to never catch him. And this last Saturday night, I happened to be up late, and he had a live stream going on. Man, I hopped in the middle. I said, "I'm here." And it was cool to catch into his live chat and live stream and catch him. It was a cool late night discussion. Sergey says, "Here, because I have Punisher 1 to 4. I have time for 7, 8, and 11. And so far, it's the missing ones I'm trying to get to see the stories." Yeah, brother, good luck on that. I'm not a huge fan of digital, but you know what I've been able to do to supplement some of the reading until I actually get copies is I do have Marvel Unlimited, because let's face it, there are books that are offered on Marvel Unlimited that I'll never be able to get, and so I can go back and read all of the original Avengers run, because there's some books in there I'll never be able to put my hands on, and things like that. And so every once in a while, when I got missing copies inside of it and I want to actually read the story, I'll pop open that Marvel Unlimited and I will check out the issues that I don't have. Not that I don't collect them, because I'll never go digital over the actual physical copies. But that's a way that you can actually read those if you really want to read them, or trade paperback if you so choose. All right, let's move on to the next one. And this one comes from Edward O'Brien. This is probably an eBay buy because it's janky. I mean, whoever packaged this up, he packaged it up all janky like. It looks like he reused the box, which is cool. Recycling and all. You don't want to use brand new stuff on everything. But let's see what this is. I'm still rather new at buying stuff off eBay, so I'm still pretty cautious. And but this was one. If this is what I think it is, this is one that I definitely was on the hunt for, and got it for a pretty reasonable price. Yeah, it's going to take me a little while to get into this one. Oh, maybe not. He just had the Gemini mailer wrapped up in like a grocery store bag, like, the paper grocery store bag. There we go. All right, he did some bubble wrap here. And I can already see what this is, and it's exactly what I thought it was. I get so excited. Got me some new comics. All right, here we go. And let's see. All right, so again, you guys know I'm a huge fan of Kanto, and recently they did that one-shot Kanto and the Clockwork Fairies, and this is the San Diego Comic-Con, the online San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I did not catch a lot of the San Diego Comic-Con online, and so I missed out on this. I heard these went really quick, and I saw a lot of auctions, but there was one guy who was selling one just for a direct price, and I got a pretty decent price on it based on everything else I'm seeing as far as how sales gone. So this is Kanto and the Clockwork Fairies #1, and this is the San Diego Comic-Con, the online Comic-Con that they had. Pretty cool. This will definitely go into my Kanto collection because I pretty much am trying to get everything that I can. I just love this series. It is definitely on my list of my top reads of all time. Just recently, I lent out my trade paperback to Sleepy Reader. I hope he gets to read it soon because I'd really love to hear his 2 cents on it. I really respect his opinion and his reviews. He does deep dive on comic books, and he just tells it like it is. And so I really appreciate his review. So I'm really would like to hear his thoughts on Kanto and hear his reaction. So pretty cool stuff. All right. So this one comes from Unknown Comic Books. I have no idea. Let's see. That old comic smell just asked me, did I ever send off DD number 2? Not yet. I actually had sent it off for a pressing and cleaning, and I'm just waiting for that to come back. Actually, it's not going to come back. The people that I sent that to, I have a working relationship with, and I really trust them, and they're going to submit it for me once they're done with the cleaning and pressing. And then Gore says, sometimes I will read the final issue in a series or a writer's run, and then go to the beginning and read how the writer arrived at the conclusion. That is a great idea. I've never thought about actually doing that inside of comic books. But there are a bunch of comics that would have been amazing to do. Thank you for the tip on that. I knew it wasn't a tip. That's what you do. But, man, that's an awesome idea. Thank you very much for that, Gore. Yeah, that's really cool. Two Gun Pedro says, I'm so looking forward to the battle draft on Friday. Are you going to surprise us with a unique character like how Bueller always does? All right, so let me just tip my hat right there. I will never come up to the level of what Bueller does inside of these battle drafts. He makes them interesting and funny every time. And sometimes I don't know where that brother's mind goes, but he always has the best lineup as far as I'm concerned, as far as the most entertaining lineup. And I'm kind of interested to see where he's going to go with this battle draft on this Friday. So most of you, I would have announced it in my coffee video, but this Friday night, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're doing the Battle Draft 2020. And of course, like I told you guys before, I have a scenario for this one. And in this scenario, we have the League of Assassins has opened up a portal from the DC universe right into Marvel 616, and they've dropped right into Hell's Kitchen, and they're going to start using that as their base of operations and their diabolical plan to take over New York. And so what we're doing is we're drafting our best street-level Marvel team to combat this threat. And so that's what we're doing this Friday. We have Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers, Dylan from Dylan's Comics, Bueller from Comics with Bueller, and yours truly. And Hero and the Kid, they just told me that they are not going to be able to be there this Friday, so we will have a special guest drafter on Friday night. Don't miss out on it. Friday night, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Battle Draft 2020, the Battle of Hell's Kitchen. You guys don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. Let's see here. That old comics, well, you already answered that question. Said, I hope you get a point bump. Yeah, I do too. I think I have a good chance because it looks like that original submission didn't have a pressing on it. And so I'm pretty hopeful. Gore says, I'm going to try that on Joshua Williamson's Flash that ends this week. Oh, man, you're in for a treat if that's what you're going to do, Gore. It's a phenomenal run, and I think that would be an amazing one to use for that. Hermanio says, yes, Battle Draft. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome, brother. Jesus says, I noticed that you are a Spawn fan. Ready for the new issue coming out. Yes, I am. Ninja Spawn, I am all over it. Plus the reprint of the last issue that had the gunslinger on it. I didn't get that issue. And I've toyed with possibly maybe buying it from my buddy Jeff, but I haven't pulled the trigger on it. But I'm definitely getting that reprint for sure. And then we have Black Mana. Bob, what's up, dog? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. Appreciate you hopping in the chat. And hey, guys, thank you very much. Looks like we got 19 in the chat right now. Please do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out the channel, and I sure do appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and get this one open and see what we got. I'm saving the best one for last because the last one is the package I got from Matt from The Boy Who Had Seven. And I won something on his channel. And then I also had a couple of books I bought from him in auction. And I don't even remember what it was. So I'm excited to open that one. And here we go. So let's see what this one is here. All right, this one's been sent with a top loader. I like that. And let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I know what this is. So last week we had the Web of Venom issue come out that had Wraith, and this is the Tyler Kirkham variant. I didn't get like the whole set. I just wanted this one, and it's very rare that they allow you just to buy the virgin copy without buying everything else. And this one they did, and so I definitely wanted that cover. I just thought that was such an amazing piece of artwork. I really like Tyler Kirkham stuff. Not all of it, but I wanted this one really bad, and so I was very glad to be able to get that. Just the virgin cover by itself. I love the way that character Wraith looks. You know, I know he's a Kree, but he kind of has the look like maybe he's a hybrid of Null, which is not too far from the truth since he's affected by symbiotes the way that he is. But I just think it's an awesome looking character, and the way Tyler Kirkham did this piece, I think it's awesome. So that is all. I was very happy to get that one. Pretty cool. Web of Venom #1. That one just came in the mail today, I think. All right. Getting down to the nitty gritty here, folks. And this next one I had to open because I had no idea what it was. I wanted to make sure that it was an actual comic book and maybe not something, something that I bought, I should say, and not something that was sent to me as an advertisement or, there are people who send books wanting me to review them. And I've gotten a number of those, and they're just random submissions. Some of them, I have no idea how they got my address. I figure somebody out there is giving out addresses to up-and-coming artists, and so I've had a few of those where they've just shown up, and I wanted to make sure that this wasn't one of those. But I'm very, very happy to get this because I know there's a very few of these were made, and they sold out like within 5 minutes. And I just happened to get in on it when it was first being sold. And so you can see this right here is a piece of artwork. It says Killboy. I don't know if you guys can see that signature right here at the top. Let me see who can guess whose signature that is here at the top. Can anybody tell me? I'll give it like 30 seconds here. Somebody tell me whose signature that is at the top of this. Come on, guys. I know somebody knows. Anybody? Bueller? Nobody? Nobody can guess who that is? All right. No, it's not Jim Lee. By the way, how you doing, Alex? Glad to see you here. And we got Cherokee Metal says John Tyler Christopher. Nope. Robert Redford. There you go, Bueller. That signature, I know, Two Gun, you're probably right, huh? Bueller's probably making a little money off the side. He's giving out my address. selling his mailing lists. Anyway, that is the signature of James. I can't even do it. That is the autograph of James Tynion IV. And the reason why that is significant is because James Tynion has released a brand new horror magazine. And this is the very first issue. And like I said, it was gone in seconds. And I was just luck of the draw. I actually was able to get in on a copy. And of course, I'm talking about Razor Blades #1. That's James Tynion's brand new horror magazine. And pretty dang cool because, like I said, I was very, very lucky to get in on this. Little upset because it looks like it got damaged in shipping down here, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to actually getting in and reading this. And it's not just a magazine. It is definitely a comic book. As you can see, it's definitely got artwork, and I'm not going to crack the cover, but it's definitely got artwork inside. So these are horror stories that have been done by James Tynion, and I'm sure probably some other people. You can see the company is called Tiny Onion, because I think if you say his last name really fast, it kind of sounds like Tiny Onion, Tynion. But yeah, pretty cool, man. This was one that I was very, very, I would say, lucky that I was able to pull the trigger on and get in on. So definitely cool. See, I got Fanboy Russ. How you doing, brother? Thank you for popping in the chat. And no, it's not Bueller's signature. Cherokee Metal, it said John Wayne Gacy. You guys are a crack up. And Herminio says, "Oh snap, James signed. That's nice. Yes, it is. I think it's pretty cool that he put these in with this new magazine. And you guys are funny, Rob Liefeld. So I heard Rob Liefeld got in trouble for his mouth again. Anybody know what happened? Why people are upset with Liefeld again? I don't follow too closely. I actually like the guy, but it seems like he's gotten himself in hot water with somebody again. Anybody know what that was about? I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to catch up on the news. All right. Let me put this over here so it doesn't get damaged. All right, folks. So we're down to the last package. This is the last dance. I've already cracked it open. Haven't opened what's inside yet, though. The Boy Who Had Seven has great, like, you know how some people use newspaper for packing? His is, you know, the papers that you get when you submit to CGC, and at the bottom of the box is usually one of these flyers in with it. All of his packing are all of these flyers that you get from CGC when they come back. That's pretty cool. It's the Batman one. That's pretty cool. I mean, if you ever watched The Boy Who Had Seven's channel, he just got done going through a whole series where he shows off his top 100 9.8 slabs that he has. So it doesn't surprise me that he's got a bunch of this laying around for packing. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Two Guns says Razor Blades. I'm interested. Yeah, brother. Like I said, I consider myself lucky that I got that because I just saw the solicitation and just happened to pop over to the website right when it was popping on. And then let's see here. Black Mana says, I think it was because Liefeld said he was a Clippers fan. That right there wouldn't surprise me. You're gonna get mad at a dude just for what team he likes. That dude would definitely draw that type of criticism. Hermione says, last package, boo. Yeah, brother. It's all right, man. I'll be doing more of these going forward because this is a lot of fun. And Two Gun says, Liefeld stuck his foot in his mouth again. When is he not? Hermione says, Mr. 9.8. Yeah, Matt over there at the Boy Who Had 7, he is Mr. 9.8. That is for sure. If you can have 100 slabs, all 9.8, then and that's your standard, man, you're good for him. And then we got a super chat. Boop, boop. Bueller, thank you very much for my next super chat. I think I've gotten 4 so far, and 3 of them were from him. He says, for 2 packs of toilet paper at Dollar Tree. Yes. That way I don't have to use this packing stuff that the Boy Who Had 7 sent me, because I don't want to use that for anything that's got comic books on. I don't want to use that for wiping, I'll tell you that. So thanks for the toilet paper, buddy. As Sergey Henderson says, I don't know too much about the artist like I used to. Stick around for a little while, Sergey. You'll be up to speed before you know it. And Cherokee Metal says, I hope it's 2-ply. Yeah, me too. Oh, Dollar Tree, you never know. There you go. All right, let's see what I got here. All right, this is the slab that I won. I think I actually came in 2nd place on his channel. And he wrote a little note that says, thank you for the support and purchase. Glad you won. Thanks, the Boy Who Had 7. Pretty awesome. If you guys have not been over to Matt's channel, he has an amazing channel. He puts out a lot of great comic book content. Plus, he's just an awesome dude. Definitely go check out the Boy Who Had 7. Check out his content. Most definitely give him a subscribe, because you won't be sorry. He puts out a lot of great stuff. Usually partners up with John, John's Comics with Kids, and their duo tandem when they get together. I just love hanging out with those guys. So definitely check them out. But this slab that I won is a variant cover for Venom 161, and let's see. And this is a Perillo cover, and so I was very happy to get this. You got Spider-Woman facing off against Venom. It's a Virgin cover. It's kind of hard to see because of the slab is inside of a protective bag. I use those too, but pretty darn glare. Pretty cool cover. You never get these things just right. You can see it's definitely came from the Holy Grail variant. It looks like, from Scorpion Comics. Okay, so this was a Scorpion Comics exclusive, and Venom 161. And I won that. I came in 2nd place, and that's a pretty cool slab. 9.8, white pages, and I love Perillo's art, so very happy to get that. Cool deal. All right, so then this last piece, let's see. This last piece was what I had bought from him in an auction, and let's see what we got here. And the brother knows how to pack a comic book up for shipping, that's for sure. He used the painter's tape. He put a flap over, so it's very easy to grab a hold of the tape and pull it. And there's not a lot of people who put that detail into it. It's very important, especially when you're sending off comic books. I don't even remember what I got from his auction, so I'm going to be surprised with this as well. Oh, okay. That's right. So I got the Venom Lethal Protector, issue number 1, red foil, shiny goodness there. It's not the Air, with the black cover, which is all right. But you know, when I started collecting again, it's been a long time since I've had this in my collection, and I definitely knew I wanted to get it back into my collection again. And he had it for auction at a very reasonable price, and so I pulled the trigger on it. Very happy to have this one back in the PC. So very cool. And then this one here, I definitely wanted to get because I definitely dig this cover. And this is Hulk number 16. And of course, we got the red She-Hulk on there. And she's holding up that sigh there, Gore. So, I mean, it's a little bit, I mean, here's some Elektra being teased right there. You know, I guess you could say that. It's not Elektra at all. But anyway, there you go. So that's what I got. That's what I unboxed tonight. That's pretty awesome stuff. Always love getting stuff in the mail, especially when I don't remember what I had ordered. And Hermione just put some straight up fire. And then Jesus, yes, thank you very much. I just got another super chat. Woo! Thank you very much, Jesus. Appreciate you, man. He says it's from my Gunslinger reprint issue. Hopefully you can get it. I actually did get that put on order so that I could definitely get it. The Spawn one, I'm surprised that I missed out on that, and I was not able to get my order in. But definitely this one, I have it. It's not gonna. I'm not gonna lose out on it because I pre-ordered it. It's gonna be in my box. So Gore says it's not Elektra, but close enough. Very nice book. Thank you, my friend. Sergey says yes, I would definitely stick around. Awesome. Two Gun Pedro, hashtag pull tabs. That's definitely the way to go. And so pretty cool, man. So that's the unboxing. And you know, I don't know, I get all excited because it's almost like Christmas when it's, you know, especially when, you know, I'm getting old, so I can't remember what the heck I buy from day to day. And so I got a little bit of surprise there, which was pretty cool. Thank you all for joining me tonight and hanging out for this unboxing. Really had a lot of fun doing that. And look at this, we got Two Brothers Comics. Thank you very much for the super chat. What's up, my brother? I don't know if it's Justin or which one of you is it, brother? But very cool. If you guys haven't checked out their channel, most definitely check them out as well. They put out a lot of great comic book content. Their Comic Book Babylon is pretty awesome, and they do a lot of different types of videos over there. So definitely go check out their channel because they're putting out some comic book goodness over there. Let's see, Sergey, he says, oh man, I wish I have that again. Mine's got damage. I still have it. Even a damaged comic book is good. I mean, unless you have, you know, standards. I mean, I'm OCD with some stuff, so there's some things I just won't go for. But some of the older comic books, I don't care, man. Tattered, whatever, I love them. And then Gore says, night. You have yourself a good night there, Gore. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Really appreciate you. Two Brothers says, appreciate the kind words. Absolutely, man. You guys are doing the Lord's work over there. I guarantee you that. You guys go check out their video that they did on the Kanto error prints. All they wanted to do was make sure that the comic book community was aware and that they didn't get stung by somebody trying to gouge you with an error print book when it's, and all of them are error print. So it was a very, very cool service that they did to the community. I watch all their videos anyway, but that one was especially stood out to me because they really did the community a solid, making sure that they have the right information. So anyway, check out Two Brothers Comics. They're good. You're good guys over there. Sergey says, I know my Venom book was a 10. There you go, my friend. And then Fanboy Russ says, later, comic peeps. Fanboy Russ, you have yourself a good night. So that's pretty much it. That's the unboxing tonight. I already told you about, you know, what happened this weekend with the Coffee and Comic Show. I will be back this next weekend. I don't know if it'll be from the Refuge. We'll see what happens. I'll try it out. I know Brian from Comic Crazy. He's coming out here to Portland, and he's going to be hanging out with us this Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. And And then, of course, we have the brand new Coffee and Comic Show, which we'll be filming this weekend with my buddy Bueller and I, and that'll drop next Monday. And then make sure you guys tune in this Friday night for the Battle Draft, Battle of Hell's Kitchen. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to that. And then the only other thing that happened this weekend that was a big surprise was that Cowboys win, coming back. And don't be wrong, guys. I know they didn't deserve to win, but they won 39-40, and that was just amazing because I turned the game off when they were down 15 points. So, huge Cowboys fan. Way to go, Cowboys! And pretty much. But that's good. That's it for the show for tonight. Hermanio says, awesome live stream, man. See you Friday. See you then, brother. Bueller says, bye. You take care, brother. You too, Russ. And everybody, I hope you have a wonderful night, a wonderful week. Thank you very much for tuning in. As you guys know, I always end it the same way. Always support your local comic shop, and Excelsior, y'all. Y'all take care. Bye-bye now.